Hi, um, good day. This is your favorite tutor, Oloyede Korede. We want to continue on the subject of what next after JAMB. Students must know that the goal of writing JAMB is so that they can gain admission into their choice of institution. So it could be a university, it could be a polytechnic, it could be a college of education. It could also be probably you want to study in a center that's affiliated to a particular school or such, but or a private institution. Now, after taking jump, what next? The last video we made, I gave some certain speculations and I helped you guys to see how that it is very important to know what next to do after jump. So in this video, I will be giving you certain questions you must ask yourself as you have written your JAMB exam, and I'll also be giving you certain ideas you can actually input in this video. Follow me. Now, there are about four questions you will need to ask yourself. Number one, what's that question? What is my university or institution JAMB cutoff? You need to know that. That is the next step. For because of certain universities, as I said earlier, do not accept less, even though JAMB might say probably, oh, the cutoff is 120 for universities, for polytechnic 150, 140, for this thing, education this. But some universities like University of Ibadan and some certain federal universities would not collect, would not accept than a minimum of 200 in your JAMB exam. So you need to know what exactly is my JAMB cutoff. Did I meet up the JAMB university cutoff? The next question you want to also ask if peradventure you meet up the cutoff for your university, then the next question you need to ask is, will my school be writing post UTME or will they be doing screening? There are schools that they conduct what we call a post UTME examination. For example, I remember the first time I wrote post-UTME exams to OAU as such. I was thinking probably we're not going to actually have take a post-UTME exams. Probably I just needed my jam. I had the first score, I had 277 as such. But I was like, wow. I was not aware. It was just some few weeks. I had to start reading a whole lot. I had to for almost 3 days I did not sleep. I wanted to pass the exams, which I didn't end up having the result I wanted to have as such like that. But this is why it's vital to know exactly if your school will be writing post UTME or they'll be doing screening. Some schools like Lautech, they just do screening. And I think it's also schools like 4 year also. That's Federal University Oyekiti. They do screening, and also Lautech, that's at Ogbomosho in Oyo State, they just do screening. But some schools do post-UTME exams. Schools like um, University of Ibadan, schools like University of Lagos, schools like University of Ilori and some other schools like that. What they do is they do post-UTME exams. So you need to know their mode of post-UTME exams and how to go about it. Now, the next thing you need to ask is, probably you have a good jam score. You don't have a good jam score. What is their mode of calculating their aggregate? Do they have maybe do they release maybe cutoff for different departments? There are schools that releases. For University of Ibadan releases cutoff, and some other schools also releases cutoff also for their admission. So if that means if you meet the cutoff, you get admission. If you don't meet the cutoff, so you must know how they calculate the aggregate. For example, University of Ibadan, I can tell you this properly because of University of Ibadan. I can tell you this properly, which is the fact that University of Ibadan, the way they calculate their post UTME exams is they take your JAMB result, divide it by 8. So peradventure, let's say you have 320 in JAMB. 320 divided by 8 will be giving you 40. So you have a post UTME exam and which will be over 100, and you have to divide it on whatever you get over 100 divided by 2. Let's say you had 80 over 100, that's 480 divided by 2, which equals to 40. So they had both your 50% of the jamb, that's one quarter of your jamb. They will now add it to your aggregate, your post UTME score. So actually that's 40 plus 40, that gives you 80 as such. So it is important that you know all this. I'm going to be listing how the schools university cut off and some of the things you need to know as regard that. I hope this video actually educated you or showed you the next step. Whatever the next video, I'll be giving you practical steps on what exactly to do as such.